In this episode, will we finally find out what's going on with Kyle?
I was seeing someone who I cared about very much.
Hello, I'm Wilko, and this is Rehashed. Subscribe now for reality trash, mess, and drama. All right, we're back with the ladies of Beverly Hills, episode 2 at season 15, and we start with what looks to be a real estate million-dollar listing crossover, just showing off the fresh again housewife Rachel Zoe's rental she is living in, and I don't know about you, but it looks a damn sight different to every rental I've ever lived in. Sorry, how many bathrooms? Yes, just the same as my place. Bose and Rachel are really hitting it off fast, but you know what? She is worried, Rachel, that she might fluff it up because she can hurt people's feelings sometimes. I'd actually be more worried about the damage this statement necklace could do to someone if you turned around too quickly, Rach. It looks like some sort of weapon from Game of Thrones, for fuck's sake. It does sound like her and her ex had a really shit relationship, at least at the end there, and she was too anxious to ask for anything.
Can you put my carry-on in the overhead? Like, I can't lift it, and I felt like that was annoying.
Everyone, just pause for a moment and think about Rachel Ray with her carry-on and how it's clearly too heavy for her to lift. Rachel, if it's that heavy, maybe pop it in checked baggage, hun. Just a thought, anyway. I know everyone hates checked baggage, they're so afraid of it. Her ex is also a little like PK or Mo with having a random woman in their public arms very soon after the separation. It's just that, like with Rachel Zoe's husband, nobody really cared. Sorry, estranged husband. You know how much I love the word estranged. They also have a quick little chit-chat about the other housewives because that's what we do in real life. We get into other friendship groups and then we talk about the other friends that aren't there. And they obviously have to talk about Kyle because the situation and all the speculation about her loving ladies. And if she does, good for her. Here's the tricky part. I think anyone in their private life doesn't need to share shit about anyone they sleep with or who they're attracted to, but Kyle gets paid like the rest of these women to share their lives, and if stuff gets brought up, you have to deal with it because, like, this is your job. And I get it. It'd be really rough because it doesn't give her any private time to figure out what she's feeling and explore stuff, but also the other women probably just like shouldn't push so hard. She seems just so scared though anytime anyone says, "Oh, so you dating?" Which is a normal question when you've gone through a breakup. Speaking of, we see Mauricio, her ex's new bachelor pad, and obviously it is stunning, even though he was referring to it as some sort of slum. Yes. I don't know if either of these people know what a slum is. And she's brought more towels because apparently he only had 8 before. Even though I think that 8 towels happens to be enough, but I am just a simple man, to be honest.
By the way, these are for our daughters, not for any little skanky hoes.
Okay.
Okay, well, Mo is probably seeing some of those hoes later. They're going to be in the pool. Don't chuckle too loud at that, Mo. Also, Kyle, we can't just call them hoes just because they're with Mo. Oh, Mo's hoes. You were also with Mo. You were one of his hoes, the main one for a while. Kyle feels that they are further away from getting back together now because he's moved into this new place and he didn't even tell her. But I thought both of you had like moved on, right?
Told me that I'm in my hoe stage. That's what the girl said
She
to me.
fits.
What about you? Have you gone on any dates?
Yeah, that'll get her. If she's going to bring up the skanks and the hoe chat, then at least you can get her with the whole, tell me who you've kissed lately, Kyle. She says no one, and she's single. And Mo rightly says, like, you can go on dates because you are single. You know that, right?
Get it going on, the passion, the whole thing. Like,
Shut up.
no, for you.
Yeah, but when you're saying that, you're also referencing yourself, and I don't need to hear about that.
Okay, fair enough.
The whole thing is such a weird dynamic. Like they're sitting down for this conversation for the cameras that they wouldn't really normally have if they weren't on a show like this. I don't think it's normal chit chat when you break up with someone to really want to delve into their fresh dating roster. It's like your parents having sex. Stick with me. Like, you know it's happening, but you don't want to like delve into it. Like you don't want to ask any questions. This is the same situation. You both know that you guys are delving into things, but no one really needs to ask any more questions about it.
Yes, I have dated since Mo and I have been separated. I can also be private and discreet, unlike Mo.
Yeah, and given his profile, discretion would be a better path, but you're also on this show where you have slammed people for not sharing their lives in previous seasons, so it's weird that you would keep your dating life shut out from the cameras right now. Like, they don't have to see everything, but there's enough out there. Anyway, we've got to move on because I am shocked looking at Erika and Sutton hanging out one-on-one for a cute little spa date.
This is Erika extending an olive branch. Take it.
Yeah, and will you grab that branch and slap her in the face with it? Erika, oh, she loves doing that. Erika is grappling with the choice of seeing Tom, her fraudster ex, before he dies or ends up in prison, which What a pickle to be in. Real chat though, Erika must have done some actual work on herself to be able to openly talk about how she's feeling in this situation, because in previous seasons, this whole chat would have really kicked her off. Also, isn't it crazy that he's 86 and going to prison?
He's gonna die there.
Yeah, Sutton. Thanks for being Captain Obvious. We can all do the math, honey. We just didn't need you to state it. Oh my goodness. Stop on this confessional look on Erika for a second. Absolutely divine. So over the top and even has the E's on it. I know I protest that I'm not a fashion gay, but I love this. Not in this heat though. It's so muggy here today. How much am I sweating, guys? I'll never tell. But the drips on my face might. Also, I don't know about you, but I didn't realize that she's still in court proceedings over all of this shit with her ex-husband and the stolen millions. Like, I still wonder, how much did she know about all of it? Isn't that awful, though? That's going to be a question forever. Now, looking at this headline, if she spent $24 million, also, how do you spend $24 million that easily is crazy to me. But anyway, if she spent it all and she had no knowledge of what his crimes were, is that really her fault? Also, how much money was involved in this? You know what? Sutton has also come a long way from insinuating Erika was in on it only a couple of seasons ago. So I guess growth everywhere we look. We need to move over to Dorit because she's quickly telling us about her financial state of affairs with her separation, and it's all very odd to me.
PK doesn't give me any money. He expects me to pay the bills, and he believes he's doing more than enough.
But he'd have to pay for some stuff, right? Because you guys are married. Like, unless Dorit earns more than him, then the tables could really be turned. But again, it's hard for me to believe anything Dorit says. And as that marriage crumbles to dust, another one is imminent with Kyle's daughter Alexia ready to walk the Beverly Hills wedded plank. And we're at a place called Geary's? Geary's. Geary's. It's a richy rich place to get registered to get all those expensive things bought for you.
This is a tradition. Everybody registers here. Yes, it's a rite of passage.
I don't know about you, sweet baby angel, but this is just like my family. Yes, we all registered here. It's a tradition passed down generation upon generation. Also, look at the face on this woman who is helping them. She's either really trying to hold in her excitement that Kyle is in front of her right now, or she needs to take an emergency poo and she's holding it on for dear life. Oh, and this part kills me when they look at some crazy Expeno plates.
I love this.
Does that speak to you?
Yeah.
Oh, we love it, especially when Sutton matches the plates. None of this stuff does it for me. Like, if I ever get married, it's just not going to happen. But if I do, like, can I get registered at Costco? I'd like that. Hey, would you like to meet a new housewife? I'm going to assume you say yeah, because I can't actually hear you through the screen, even though I'm sure we say a lot of the same things all the time. I know we do. We've got the same brain. I digress. The new housewife, her name is Amanda, and she bought Kyle's old house and ripped up the ugly floors. Apparently, fans were furious, calling her an asshat and saying that she was destroying history. And you know what? They really gutted that house. She is also getting married, and she is at Geary's house. Geary's, the Geary's house. Yes. Because it's a rite of passage, guys. Everybody does it. You don't? That's crazy. And what a coinkydink. They all have a Birkin handbag, which is more than my current net worth. Not even all of them together, maybe just one of them. And Sutton only has one question about her wedding. That's not really about the wedding, to be honest.
How did you find the man?
He chased me down the street in West Hollywood.
Well, is he a gay? Was he chasing you down the road because your handbag was so fabulous that he just had to tell you? Apparently this meet cute is all thanks to manifesting. Her West Hollywood beau is a better manifester than her. And he decided that night that he was going to meet the one. So there you have it. Manifesting works, guys. We've got facts, proof right in front of us. And you also might be thinking, how do I know Amanda?
For my best-selling book, Riches.
And apparently her nickname is the Money Queen. With such a subtle title as Rich as Fuck, I wonder what the book is about. So Amanda has been invited to the sip and draw party at Jennifer Tilly's. She's like a friend of a friend housewife, and she is my kind of unhinged. I've never done a sip and draw or a sip and paint because I have, in this way, zero artistic ability. No, you're right. These videos are my art. You know what? Maybe it was actually going to be a sip and paint, but with all these fabulous outfits that are very expensive, you cannot have paint anywhere near them. When Erika meets Amanda, her face is perfect. Look at this, really sussing her out. And Amanda's vibe is messy. I can't really explain why I feel that, but just like her whole vibe is messy. Are you getting that too? It kind of makes me a little bit excited.
The older two are my stepkids. They're 9 and 7.
They're his kids.
I'm raising them, my stepchildren.
Well, you know what? It's nice of her to think of them as her own because it's really hard to be a step parent, but you kind of race their actual mother. Anyway, I don't know the setup, so a judgment is being held for now. The sip and drawing has begun, but what will be the artist's subject, I wonder?
A bowl of fruit?
Oh, not a bowl of fruit. That's not fun. Now, a bowl of fruits, you get my meaning. That would be way better.
Drop it! Oh my God. Oh, Jennifer.
Oh, there we go.
Yes. Somebody go sit in this. This is good. You look great.
Ooh, Erika is brought to life with the cock surrounding her, which could be the name of her autobiography or mine.
I'll take a bag of dicks over a bowl of fruit any day.
Oh, amen. Put that on my headstone. It really doesn't get much better than the term bag of dicks. You know, it's just really good.
He's not circumcised.
I always think it's so funny that people get really like for and against cut or uncut. Like, does it change it that much? You know what I mean? Like, they still do the same job, essentially. Actually, one of the poses really screams West Hollywood from this model. Like, maybe Amanda will be like, hubby, is that you? Erika's art is actually really good, guys. I'm really into it. But Rachel is the winner, according to the art expert. Now that the art portion of the evening is done, now we need to get to the drama. Bose is pissed that Kyle still won't share the deets on her sexuality.
Everybody's seen the pictures. We've heard the rumors. You know, either kill it all together or admit to it.
Ooh, Bose has it out for Kyle. Like, she has since the start because they just never clicked. And also, when dating gets brought up about Dorit, like, because she's like single now, she says she can't because
My husband is too busy torturing me.
well, maybe not dating, but you can still have some fun from Tinder. You know what I mean? Like, just like, come over, Dorit needs some help. It comes out that PK is blocking the kids from taking a trip to see their grandparents, which is stupid if true, because like, why? Kids love their grandparents. Like, let them live their truth. Dorit gets really upset about Jagger's particular struggle, her son, and Kyle gives her a cuddle, which is actually big for them. God, I'm going to sound like a prick here, but here we go. I just struggle to believe Dorit with anything. Like, this could be true or it might not be true. If PK is being this fucked, then he deserves the bin once and for all. But then it gets really messy because a meet in the middle compromise that PK gets a hotel in Florida and sees the kids, you know, when they're down seeing the grandparents gets brought up, and then that makes things really awkward.
You have to meet in the middle. If he wants to go to Florida in a hotel, let them do that and then he'll go with your
I
person.
don't think you understand, Kyle.
Okay, like, sure, PK might not be rational and just doing stuff to be petty. That's absolutely could be true. But like, still, you have to bend, yeah, because they are his kids too.
I'm not dealing with someone who it's like, oh, let's meet in the middle.
Rational.
I'm not saying he's a good guy. I'm just saying, like, play it smart.
Yeah,
That's
let
a
him
little
do it.
bit of a win. They can go there and see your grandparents, see him,
And
kind
he's
of
not
kill
gonna
They
say
don't
it's
want to. He's doing it to hurt me.
Who knows?
Not
We're
at
not
all.
saying maybe he is, maybe he's not.
Pause. Okay, well, before Dorit blows up about that specific comment, because I know she's gonna, even if he is being petty, then you still have to put the kids first. Like, they still get to see their grandparents and their dad. I don't think this is actually crazy. Kyle's just saying what I said just before. Like, maybe he is being petty or maybe he just wants to see his kids. But Kyle saying that in this instance with Dorit, really anything Kyle says apart from agreeing with Dorit blindly is a problem. And you know what? It does suck when the kids are like, we don't want to see dad. And maybe they're saying that.
Really? You can actually have the audacity to say, well, maybe and maybe not? Do you know how to show up 100%?
See, she just wants friends who agree with her 100%. Like, that was not the time for Kyle to throw that in. But also, I would prefer my friends to give me different perspectives and not just like shit talk whoever I'm shit talking about. Like, sometimes you can shit talk them. You know, sometimes if you want to, you absolutely can, because get on board. But if you have a different perspective, I also want to hear that. Dorit blowing up at Kyle is really unreasonable to me. Like, when the other women are saying the same thing, send the kids, and if PK shows up, then he has a right to see them. But Kyle's face is the problem here, because Dorit just wants to argue with Kyle. I don't know what it is about those two. They got some real baggage that just never really got better, did it? And sadly, with that and Kyle's pissed off face, we must end this party with a man naked in the pool, glass in hand. What a fabulous party, Jay Tills. I know you're worried about it because there was another fight, but actually, that's really good for us. Stop worrying about the fights. We want them to happen. Now, before this episode is over, we need to squeeze in just a little meet with Erika and Kyle, and Kyle's dating life comes up once again. This time from Kyle.
Erika, if you were seeing someone that you cared very much about,
Oh, yes. No. Keep going. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, keep going. Say more.
Specifically says, please, I'm not a part of this group and, be respectful. Would you betray that person just because people are curious?
Oh, so there is someone. Erika says that she would protect the person over choosing to share on the show. And Kyle admits that she tells everyone on this show to be honest. But then she says, what does everyone want from me? Well, the honesty that you were talking about? They want that. If this person doesn't want to be in the public eye with this show with you, then you've got to make a choice. It's like them or the show.
I am single now, okay? I was seeing someone who I cared about very much.
Okay, so this is the singer. Is this the singer we're talking about? Do we say her name? Or is it like Voldemort? We shouldn't say her name. She goes on to admit that the relationship existed and it was love with them.
All the speculation and the gossip and the talking is what ultimately ended it.
You know what? I think you could say, well, we were together and now we're not. I get both sides. This person wants their private life to be just that. But also, you're getting involved with someone who is very public. You know how this works. We've all seen reality TV. I think this person, whoever they could be, should have known that this would be a storyline at some stage. Once anything makes it to the media, it's going to be a storyline. Look at Erika. You think she wanted to talk about all the stuff that she had to talk about? No, but still. And I get that, Kyle has been asked from this person for privacy, but Kyle, you're on this show to be public. And it does suck that, the speculation about this relationship, does it exist or not, even though we find out it did, has made it go kaput. It was going to go kaput anyway because you're on this show. So you either leave the show or... Anyway, I'd love to get your thoughts on it because I think it's very complicated. Hey, have you and I gone all the way? I feel like it's been so long since we've gone all the way, like a week. A week between going all the ways? That's crazy. Anyway, if we did, I want you to put bag of dicks in... bag of dicks in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next episode.